Hey YouTube family, so in today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to make this puffy bolero. I saw it in a lot of places and I wanted to put my own swing to it. Are you liking it? Is it fun enough? All right, let's get right into how to create this beautiful puffy bolero. So the first step to make this bolero is to always leave at least about 1.5 inches on your salvage side and 1.5 at the top and 1.5 at the bottom. Now what we want to do is to make big scrunchies or big smoking. So we're making big smoking in between on all this fabric, and to make the big smoking we need something called grid lines. So we're going to create the grid lines, but because I'm creating big smokes, the regular grid line is usually 1 inch by 1 inch, but I think I'm going to make it like 5 inch or about 6 inches by 6 inches, because ain't nobody got time for little grids. One big grids. Okay, so I have a very long fabric here. This fabric is about 171 inches, and the length of the fabric from here to here, the width of the fabric, the width of the fabric is 24 inches. So we have 24 inches by 171 inches. I want to make very big smokes in the middle of it to create our nice bolero. So like I said, I'm going to make it very big. So my grid line is going to be about 6 inches. So I'm going to just take 6 inches here and then take 6 inches from here all the way down to the end of my line. So I'm going to just do this little part right here and then show you the rest, or you can just imagine you can imagine the rest of it by seeing what I am doing right now. And this will extend from here all the way. So this is a lot of work. Like, we're going to sleep here today. The Lord is our strength. I'm going to draw my line like this. And remember that you're drawing it on the wrong side of your fabric, not on the right side, because the right side is going to be outside. So if your fabric has wrong or right side, make sure that you're drawing these lines on the wrong side. My fabric doesn't have right or wrong. Anywhere belly face, that's my fabric. Anyway, it's fine for it. So I'm going to draw the next line and draw the next one. And remember I said that you leave about 1.5 inches at the top, so that the grid lines don't start at the top. So I'm going to just take my 1.5 inches line here, remove it, remove another one here like this. So, and I'm going to extend that all the way to my 171 inch fabric. So the next thing is I'm going to then take, this one is 666. I'm going to also take another 6, then 612, then 618. So another one, I'll skip this line. I'm skipping this one since I'm using a ruler, and I'll join everything together. So another 6, 6, and 6. So I did 6, 12, 18. Like, in case you did not see, it was 6, 12, 18. Since I was going in multiples of 6. So I'm going to draw this one to join this one. I'm going to join this one to this one. So the same thing for the bottom. I'll join this one to this one. Like, if people that can see the vision, you can already see the vision of what I'm trying to do. But if you cannot see the vision, don't worry, don't be scared. You will get where we are going. By force by fire, we're getting there. We're getting there. All right. So let me make one more grid line. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will be 4 by 4. So let me make one more, and then from that we can extrapolate that this is going to the rest of our fabric. So for your smocking, I'm going to draw my line. So this one, you join this one, and this one. So when you want to sew, you pick this one, you pick this one, squeeze it together. You will skip one box, do the next one, this one and this one, you sew them together. You skip the middle line, go here, you join this one and this one together. You skip this one, and this one like that. So you see that this is my smocking, but it's big smocking, and this one you're going to repeat it throughout the 171 inches of the fabric. Right now I only have 24, so I have like over 150 left that I still have to do. But right now I'm going to focus on this one, so I show you how it's done, and then I'm going to show you the end product when we finish all of them. I'm not sure we can finish it today, but we'll try our best. I have my darling Shakila, who is my seamstress. She's behind the camera right now. And God will help us to finish this today or tomorrow. So let me get my needle and thread. Real quick. So I'm going to manage this thread. The thread is like green color, but so you can see it very well. Let's just manage the green color. So what I was saying is, let's start with the first one. You pick this edge here, and you pick this edge here, and you bring them together like this. Okay, and then you sew. At least knot it like 3 times, so that the village people will not come and unravel all your hard work. So make sure that you knot it about 3 times before you move to the next one. So we've done this one. So now we're going to move. Let me tie it again. Like I said, we're making big knots. You can make your grids smaller. My grids are 6 by 6. You can make yours 5 by 5. You can make it 4 by 4, depending on how you like it. Let me knot this one more time, just in case, to prevent any errors from happening. I'm gonna take it here, and I'm gonna knot it here as well. Take this one. Okay, then I'm going to go to this one and do it again. My thread is almost finished. I don't know if it will make it. I should try. So after 1 hour of hard work, this is what we are able to achieve with lots of mistakes. So don't think we have superpowers. We make mistakes too. With lots of mistakes, we are finally, drawn all the grid lines and made the marks of where we are going to knot together and sew. So this is step 1. Now next step is actually sewing it together, like I already showed you earlier. So where did we stop? We stopped here. So next thing, we're going to sew this one and this one together, skip this middle line, sew the next one, skip the middle line, sew and so and so forth. By the time we're done, we'll let you see what it looks like. Okay, so after everything, with the help of Shakila, we're able to add all our knots, and we have this wavy look that we wanted to have at the end of the day. So after this, what we are going to then do is to match the 2 edges together like this, and then sew all the way down. So this is all our smoking. So you take one edge of the smoking and match it to the other edge of the smoking, and then just sew it all the way down. Match both of them and sew it all the way down, all over. Once you do that, you come back for the next step. So after sewing both sides, this is what we have. We have this long, nice bois. So one thing that I would recommend is, remember that our length was 171 by 24. Was it 24? I think about 24. So yes, the length of 171 is pretty good, but you see that width, I would suggest that you make your width up to about 40 inches for it to have the kind of volume that we are looking for. But so far so good. This is the volume we have. I wish it was more voluminous, but for more volume we need more width, and we didn't have enough fabric to do that. This was the fabric that we had, and we hoped for the best, and this is the best that we can have. So after our long boa, the next step will be to join it at the ends like this. So match seam to seam like this, and then try to sew as much as you can round about it until it is a one continuous loop, like a, what's the word, I can't remember the name, you know, the scarf, infinity scarf, yes, until it looks like an infinity scarf. So match your seams to the seam and then sew it all the way around as much as you can. You probably won't be able to sew everything, and there will still be some gap, and then the gap that is in between you can just hand stitch or blind stitch the rest of the gap, or even top stitch if you are feeling lazy. But the next step is to sew that round. After sewing that round, so I'm going to pin it together and just imagine that we have sewn it round, and then I'm going to take it to the mannequin to show you how we are going to drape it. Bear in mind that this boa is smaller or shorter than I would recommend, so to remedy that, make sure that you use at least a fabric of 40 inches in width in order to achieve the big voluminous kind of boa. So let's imagine that we have sewn this. So I'm going to take it to the mannequin now, and I'm going to pin it down at the back here. So I'll pin it down in the middle, and then I'm going to take this and I'm going to join. I'm going to try to join the seam. Where is the seam? Come on, seam, should I say? So I'm going to try to join the seam, find the needle and join the seam like this. If it was wider, the seams will be joining each other without any problem, but it's not wide enough, so you might have to shift this one up a little bit. So this part, you are going to unstitch it in such a way that the thread would not show. It will look like it is one continuous jacket without any middle point or without any seam in between them. Look it fun. So far so good. We have our semi bolero. So learn from my mistakes and don't do the same thing that I did. The first thing that I want you to correct is to make sure that your width is at least 40 inches to have that full voluminous bolero look. And the next thing is for the fabric to be exactly the same. I improvised with this fabric and still it was still not enough for my bolero. Let me see if I can wear it from distance. I hope I can wear it without it choking me somewhere. Where's my other hand? So, and that was my bolero and stuff. Yeah. So till next time, thank you very much for watching. I hope you also practice, and I hope to see what you make, and I hope yours is even more beautiful than mine. Till next time, bye. And don't forget to like, share and comment and repost and ask any questions that you want to ask. Thank you very much. Bye.